Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. There is no passion to be found playing small in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. It always seems impossible until it's done. I am the captain of my soul. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. I detest racialism because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white manual. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. A good leader can engage in a debate frankly and thoroughly, knowing that at the end he and the other side must be closer, and thus emerge stronger. I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. Let there be justice for. Let there be peace for. Let there be work, bread, water, and salt for. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in your hands to make a difference. I am fundamentally an optimist. Whether that comes from nature or nurture, I cannot say. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. A freedom fighter learns the hard way that it is the oppressor who defines the nature of the struggle. In the end, reconciliation is a spiritual process. which requires more than just a legal framework. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. A good heart and a good mind are always a formidable combination. We can't afford to be killing one another. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. But I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always right to do right. Great anger and violence can never build a nation. We are striving to proceed in a manner and towards a result which will ensure that all our people, both black and white, emerge as victors.